Another thing I liked about New York. Weed was legal, but it felt weird.
Smoking in public?
Right? Yeah, literally. Because, like, I don't know. But then you would go to the deli and, like, you could buy weed at the deli, which was so weird.
Literally.
So weird. They didn't have dispensaries.
From employees.
Yeah.
Like,
But
I
New York
love
weed
going
was
to get a
so
bagel
ass.
every morning.
Yeah, I love bagels. Oh my god. I had a
What
bagel.
bagel shop did you go to?
You know, like Tompkins?
Yes.
Yeah. They had good ones.
How was the fashion week?
It was so sick. Like, I met ASAP Nast, which was really cool. I met, like, a bunch of really crazy people. You just see, like, models everywhere. New York is crazy. It feels like a TV show, you know? But yeah, I don't know.
Tell me about, is that water in the cup?
Yeah.
Before the camera, usually gonna say that's gin.
It's tequila.
Oh.
Oh.
Hi.
Just kidding. I wish.
We need to come up with a topic. What do y'all want to talk about?
I would say fashion. Just for now. I mean, I know you like that clothes shit. You like the fucking clothes, the whole fucking
Love clothes.
skating shit.
Yeah. Well, I just kind of started skating like a month ago, so I'm kind of okay. I learned how to ollie like a few weeks ago.
You get there.
I don't know. Skating is cool because it's like a sport mixed with art, mixed with culture, you know?
I used to skate, but I'm like, nah. I busted my ass. I'm like, never again.
Did you break anything?
Hell no.
Wait.
You had a
There's a table at this restaurant right here. Let's go sit at that table. And they close at 10, so we have quite a bit of time.
Quite a bit.
The weather is amazing right now.
Also,
Surprisingly.
yeah.
How was the weather in New York?
Oh, it was good. Like,
Yeah.
it rained a couple of days, but like, it's not like Georgia rain where it's
Bipolar,
miserable and
yeah,
you can't go outside,
Yeah.
you know?
For sure.
But it was a little bit cooler.
Where are you sitting at?
Huh? Down there.
Oh, down there.
Like, it got a little cooler and like the city gets windy, so it was nice. Kind of like this.
I only been there once, like for a wedding and shit. By this
Yeah, it was my first time.
Here we go.
Where'd you go for the wedding?
Shit, I don't know. I was like 7, I think.
Yeah, you should go back. It's definitely different when you're like there with just friends and not like family. I feel
For
like.
sure, like it's more shit you can do.
I love traveling without family.
Where else have you traveled
Yeah.
Absolutely.
besides
You know?
New York?
Well, like a month and a half ago, I went to California. My uncle lives in Santa Barbara. So I was there for like a week. Did a lot of hiking and nature shit. California's way more chill. And they
You
have
said
better
what it is?
weed.
Cali?
Yeah.
Cali is fire. Like, I find inspiration from people that are from California, but like actually going, I have not done that yet because I just feel like when I go, I would love to experience so much,
Yeah.
and I feel so deeply on a spiritual level, like I would feel alive, and they have a lot going on there. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, that's how I felt like with New York. I feel like it's just like coming from Atlanta is so different because it's so much bigger of a city.
yeah.
But I feel like California is cool. I mean, I think there's a lot of people there who are, like clout chasers. But if you find like the right people, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How'd you get that 18, like the contact for A24?
They just hit me up. I didn't even
You for real?
contact
They
them.
just-
Literally. Yeah, it was in my request and I just saw it today. I was like, oh. I don't know how she found. She said she like came across my profile or something. So I was like, I don't know.
Come across your Instagram?
Yeah,
That's fire.
hella random. I don't know. I've never acted before, so.
You've never.
Well, like in
You're
like
lucky,
little
bitch.
plays.
Like, what the fuck? They just call you out of nowhere. And you-
Yeah,
That's the universe. Have you been wanting to act?
I don't know.
Have you been like in the deep search of like what do I want to do? Like,
I mean,
where's my life headed?
sort of. I mean, I do have an idea of like stuff I want to do, but
What is that?
like I definitely like events. I did an event like last December. You know the abandoned stadium in Atlanta? Really?
There's an abandoned stadium?
Yeah, it's just abandoned. Have you been there?
Wait,
Morris Brown?
does it have it's
It's
underground?
like graffiti.
Yeah, I was about yeah,
And
on the
shit.
fucking bleachers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
We threw an event there on some random shit. It was hella fun. And I've been wanting to do something like that. Like something different. Like everybody was like, that was so fun. Like that was a really fun event. I feel like, you know, like you've been to Dark Envy events and shit, right?
Yeah.
I feel like every time I go to one, I'm like, this was the same shit I went to last time. I feel like it's cool to do something different each time or like bring something new each time to bring people back. I feel like the only reason people come back to those is because there's nothing else. You know?
Yeah. Plus, it's the people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's
like,
some of the
oh, they
people.
got young bands there.
Yeah.
They got like Destroy Lonely there, but like, it's not that fun of an event. Like, you know? That's what I liked about New York though, because like, there's competition there. You know, like competition's a good thing. So like, it pushes you to be more creative and like actually try to make something fun.
I think that so many times people want it to be competition, but why can't it be collaboration? Like,
It can be collaboration.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so many times
That's
I
true.
think like it gets cutthroat to where it becomes competition. But like, what if before we even got into competition, it was more of like, damn, you're creative as fuck, and I
Yeah.
appreciate you, and I really want to learn from you. And
That's
as
true.
I learn from you, we both that.
But you probably should, because it can happen to one of your friends. You know what I'm saying?
I don't really have female friends. All my friends are male,
Really?
legit. Like I literally just cut off my female friend.
Why?
Cause well, she was not into this stuff anyway, and
Was it just like an old friend or something?
old friend, long-term relationship, tons of lies, and like when someone calls me and like starts yelling at me because of a rumor or a lie that you told them, and you're supposed to be my best friend, like, and they're threatening me, this is done. Like, I will never allow someone who I love to cause harm towards me and call that love and me stay.
Yeah.
I know what love is because I love myself. And if it's not how I love myself, then it's not what I want in my life. Therefore, it cannot be connected to me. You know what I mean? And so once that happened, you know, right now I only have male friends in my life. And it's beautiful for this transition that I'm in because I never felt what love was from a man. And then, like, all my friends are males and I'm not sexual with them at all. And I love all of them.
That's nice. Yeah.
So I'm finally realizing what manly love is, you know what I mean? And it's appreciated on a deeper level, and I'm healing from so much pain from my past. But like right now, do I care about pedophilia and how it affects women? Yeah, but like it's not prominent to me right now. So the things that are more valuable to me, that's what I pay attention to. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And like at my events, anyone that does that would not be around me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the people that do that, I just don't connect myself with too, period. So like if I did have an event, they wouldn't even come. You know what I mean? Like it's like I exclude them by not associating myself with them, by never being in competition. I don't hang around insecure people if we're never in competition. We all love each other. I can't be insecure about you because I love you.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it's all love. So therefore, if there is a woman there, we love her. We're not trying to violate her in any type of way possible, period. You know what I mean? It's just like principle on principle on principle. Like us three, like I don't think we would ever violate someone like that. But if we're connected to someone that would, why are we connected to that person?
Yeah.
Because they're potentially going to make all of us look bad off of one action that they did. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like you are who you surround yourself with.
You are who you surround yourself with. And if we all are thinking upliftingly, then like we all should be uplifted in our actions and moving forward to do better and become greater.
Would you be down to throw an event? Like if we just collab, like three of us?
I would be
There's some
down.
shit
That'd be
like that.
fire.
That we should.
I have a lot of ideas.
You do.
I have a lot of ideas too.
I had a
You're
place.
sexy as fuck.
Thanks.
I don't know the name of the place, but I know the Hattie is somewhere in Atlanta. But
I love your
if you wanna-
masculinity. Like,
Thank you. I've always gotten that.
It's
I think it's
so-
just because I have 2 older brothers, and like,
I think it's hot. Like, I don't think it's a bad thing at all. I hope you get what I mean? Like,
yeah,
I'm super feminine, so like it throws people off, and I
No,
can
I get that.
appreciate it when someone of the different gender is more masculine
yeah,
because I'm more feminine and I'm a male, and it's like awkward, but it should be normalized.
yeah. I mean,
You know what I mean?
Gender is a weird thing.
Gender and masculinity or femininity, they're not mutually exclusive, but we have made them that way. So it's just like, damn, we fucked up yet again. That's a Porsche. That shit's cute.
GT3.
You said what?
I think it's
The
a
GT3.
Oh, you know your car.
You know, I
love
hate
cars.
when people they put the muffler, they make the muffler all fucking loud. Like you're not going anywhere. You know what I'm saying?
On those cars, you can go.
Oh, that's different.
Fast.
That's the GT3. You know? But
Yeah.
Were y'all trying to eat here?
No.
No?
Is it okay if we sit here?
Of course, yeah. No problem.
Care about my arms, so I would wear like my winter wardrobe in the summertime. You know what I mean? But as I've become like more feminine, more adventurous with what I wear, you know what I mean? Like I've been wearing skirts, I've been wearing super booty shorts, I've been wearing, you know,
it fits you though. Like,
halter tops.
I remember when I first saw him. I saw him at this rave shit at the Gribblin rave.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit! I thought he was a fashion designer, but he.
Like my shit, I just, you know, and so if I represented myself online properly, I would have been had hundreds of thousands of followers. Like, I'm the shit. Like, there's no, you can't tell me not. You can't tell me I'm not the shit. It's presentation.
Right.
The people that are on TikTok could follow the same people on Instagram and want 2 different people. Because on TikTok, you're supposed to post some random ass shit. That's why you have Kylie Jenner on TikTok doing Kylie in the car.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where she just takes videos in the car because her normal shit from Instagram was not going to be as successful as it was on TikTok because
Yeah.
Instagram is a completely different app with completely different
Instagram,
expectations. You get what I mean? So like for me, I can't post all my shit on Instagram. I have to post some shit on Snapchat, some shit on
Yeah.
Instagram, some shit on Twitter, and some shit on TikTok. But I can be all of the people I want to be on different platforms, just not all on the same platform.
Right.
And then each of those people will follow me because of the consistency on the TikTok and on Instagram and on Twitter. You get what I mean? Like you make a platform on different apps for each facet of yourself, being completely genuine, just spread across different facets. And that's how you build multiple streams of income.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you'll do sponsorships on Snapchat that you won't do on Instagram, but then you have Instagram sponsorships that are not on Twitter, and then you have Twitter sponsorships, and then you have Snapchat sponsorships. You have sponsorships on each app. So that means you have 4 streams of income because there's 4 different social media channels. And then you have 4 different groups of people that follow you, so you can marginalize off of that. You can make music for this crowd, merch for this crowd. You know what I mean? Like just random ass shit.
Yeah.
For each group of people that you have on Instagram. And if you have influence, you can only have 1,000 followers. That means 1,000 potential people to give you whatever dollar amount you're selling, whatever. You get what I'm saying? When you have influence, your turnover rate is higher. So if a person has 10,000 followers and they have a 13% conversion rate, that means only 130 people bought what they were selling.
Yeah.
Well, 1,300, not 130, 1,300. But if you have 1,400 followers and 90% of the people that you follow you fuck with you,
Same amount.
it's the same amount.
True.
There's no difference. You get what I mean? Like,
You just have to build yourself.
you have to build yourself. You have to be consistent so that the people that follow you, if you're posting something all the time, they're going to unfollow. You get what I mean? Like, based on you being consistent, they're going to unfollow eventually. But if you're consistent and they still follow you, they support you. 100%.
Exactly.
100%. That's how you build influence.
Yeah.
That's how come Beyonce don't even have to be on social media anymore. She's influenced you bitches all the fucking time. To where she drops an album, does not drop anything, no music videos. And you bitches are making music videos for me.
Yeah.
And playing my record. And I copyright you and make money off of you. Like, that's how you do it. To where your influence goes before you. Like, you don't even have to do shit for it.
Just
You get what I
curating
mean?
yourself.
You're just curating yourself. See, the Kardashians, they're faking it. So they have to continue to produce shit to make money.
Yeah, they can't just get off internet.
They can't just get off the internet. Beyonce can get off the internet. She can drop a whole clothing line
Yeah.
and not say shit. Like, she's not gonna. I'll post my promo video, won't say anything on my story. I'm not promoting myself. I've already promoted myself. I'm gonna just post the shit. This is what I'm doing now. Go buy it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And what she is doing is teaching us as people how to really live as a creative. Build up your platform so well to where once you're ready to just, chill out, just chill out and build multiple streams of income off of what you're selling and what you sold yourself to be. Beyonce sells music, clothing, you know what I mean? Like, at one point Beyonce had a perfume. Like, what the fuck? I ain't know Beyonce had a perfume.
What?
Until I started doing my fucking research. Beyonce had a goddamn perfume. I was like, what the hell?
I
Like,
know what it
Beyonce's
smelled like.
right, probably trash. It was old. It was like back in the day, like not current Beyonce.
It probably fit the era though, so.
Absolutely. But like, we have to think smarter and not harder. I think there's so many struggling artists, bro. Stop struggling. Like, just be consistent with yourself. Be consistent with people. And I learned that from Tyler, the Creator, too.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm still promoting my music from a year ago
I saw
today.
that, yeah.
Like, I'm never not going to promote myself.
Right.
I'm going to be consistent. You get what I mean? Like, he's consistent in what he posts and what he believes in and who he hangs around. He was hanging out with A$AP Rocky way back when. You get what I mean? Like, and they started building a fan base and then producing music and big music. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, big music. Like, they were big.
I think also, like, a lot of artists now, like, they just don't have their own personal, like, self or style.
Yeah.
So, like, if I think of the most influential, like, artists or people, it's like, I think of, like, Kanye or, like,
Phelps.
Playboy Cardi
Bro.
or something, like, even
Tyler,
A$AP, Tyler. They, when you
Frank.
think of them, they all have their own style.
Yes.
Like, they all have their own whatever.
Absolutely.
In
Like,
music
if
and
I hear
fashion
someone
and
that
stuff,
sounds like them,
you know?
I'm like, that sounds like Frank. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people want to be like somebody instead of truly just being themselves. You know what I mean? Like, they
I
try
think it's just
to.
easier in the beginning.
It's easier in the beginning, but that's because you have not built your platform.
Right.
You're building a platform off of using someone else's technique to make you sound cool because you sound like them and do it well. No, I'm gonna build my own platform.
Yeah.
That's what we're about to do this. We're about to build our own platform. So when you produce shit, it's you 100%. And can't nobody say shit. Because you already had your following. You know what I mean? You just now get into me. My following's already been listening to my music. They've been already following me. You know, they already know what I'm into, what I do. You know what I mean? This is who I am. That's how you build your name. So that when you start producing this shit, you're going to be the next Frank Ocean. But it's not even going to be you being compared to him. It's being like, this is Jacqueline.
Right.
And you bitches could never do what Jacqueline did. You get what I mean? Like, that's just fire as fuck. You want to smoke?
Yeah. I'm down.
But that's my whole point. Like, it's not a competition. I'm gonna collaborate with you. And I'm gonna teach you everything I know, and I hope that you're gonna do the same with me. You know what I mean? Like, we are going to support each other. And in us supporting each other, it's like, hey sis, don't even do that yet. Do this. But like, isn't this smarter?
Yeah. I mean, did you bring up like Odd Future? I feel like that's like an example of collaboration. Like, they all collaborated with each other, and then they went their separate ways.
Yeah.
And, like,
But some
were
of them
all
actually,
successful.
like, there's only like 4 people, like Tyler, the Creator, Frank Ocean, Earl Sweatshirt. They the ones that actually.
But then you think of like Steve Lacy, like the internet.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
then like
whatever happened to them now? I wonder if they still together. Or
I think they're still together. I just don't think they dropped anything.
You know
recently.
Thundercat, right? His brother was part of
Yeah.
his brother was part of that shit.
Really? I didn't know
Really?
that.
Yeah, he was. He got kicked out, I think, or some shit.
Oh.
If you ever
But
see,
you see, like, they
Yeah.
built the platform together.
Yeah,
They've been
like,
around
the
for
people
years.
that fell off, that was on them, really,
Yeah.
because they didn't keep the momentum that they had in that era.
And that's on them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how you build a trend. I want to build a trend on just being myself for a little while, build up a nice fan base, even if it's 50,000 followers, then start doing some crazy shit and getting the people that support me to push that shit. You know what I mean? And from then, like, if I have a group of friends that are like-minded, we're all going up. Because it's your 50,000, my 50,000, your 50,000, somebody else's 50,000. You know what I mean? At that point, we got 100,000 people supporting us or 200,000 people pushing us. We're going to get numbers. Like, there's no way. Because one person knows 5 people. So if 50,000 people know 5 other people, 50,000 times 5.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we're getting the numbers. That's 250. And that's just for me. So if we do that times 4, that's 1 million. That's 1 million followers off of 50,000 people from 4 different people. Potentially. That's not, we could get more. You know what I mean? Now turn that into dollars. If you got $10 from 1 million people, that's $10 million.
Yeah.
So, and you could turn that into monthly. You could turn that into yearly. Whatever you want it to be.
Sure.
Capitalize on these motherfuckers. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm saying we did it right. And then we can create a program and teach them and sell that shit too.
Yeah.
Like, why not? Because it's proven. The data is, I have followers. I've done what I'm about to teach you. You know it works. So why wouldn't you want to pay for it? And here are my friends who did it too. You get what I mean? Like, we're successful. That's what people do in this time. Trump became president off of, I'm rich, I'm famous, you want to be like me. And it's either you liked it or you did not like it.
Right.
And that's what you voted. I like him, I don't like him. It wasn't yes or no. It wasn't he's fit to be president. It's like, I like Trump, yes.
Yeah, people were
You know what
never
I mean?
like, oh, he's going to be a great policymaker.
No.
No.
They're like, I fucking love this dude. Or I
Yeah.
fucking hate this dude. That's how the world is going to be in the future.
Yeah.
Literally. And then you have so many trends that are going to be set, and it's like, okay, how can I as a person who sees this happening become a person to have influence so that we can save the world instead of
Right.
continue to kill it? Like, depression is high because of social media. No, depression is high because of people on social media. And who we got influencing these bitches? Some crazy ass motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You got the Kardashians, all of them fucking crazy. You know what I mean? Like, all these fucking kids, all these fucking baby daddies. None of y'all are really married. None of y'all have successful relationships.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
And that's who you're watching.
you're
every
not happy.
week or whatever.
You see this every day on TikTok and on Instagram and on TV, and then you obsess about these women who don't have healthy relationships
Or great lives, honestly.
or good lives, honestly, period. They don't love themselves, obviously. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's what the women are learning. And then you have the opposite.
BBL became a trend. Like,
Yeah, BBL
what?
became the trend. Like, thank you.
Crazy.
And it's killing people.
Yeah.
Thank you. So that's what influence does when you influence the wrong way.
Wrong way.
Like,
Yeah.
we need people to influence the proper way. Because,
Yeah, like I want more people to just be themselves.
thank you. So that's why I'm trying to say, like, if we
Right.
could just make these general ass videos of us just being people and build a following off of that, and then start to make music made of love and start a movement and get a following and capitalize off of it, we're doing it the right way. We're monetizing off of helping people. I'd
Right.
rather do that than monetize off of selling you some beauty makeup that makes you even more insecure about who you are. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not selling you beauty products. I'm telling you you're beautiful. And if you pay me for that instead of paying for beauty products, I'd rather make money off of telling you you're beautiful. I'm sorry. Like, people get mad at people for capitalizing off of helping people, but you would rather buy a beauty product to solidify your insecurities about your skin, and you gonna pay someone for that, but you won't pay me to help you? That makes no sense to me. Like, I'm so confused at that. Why wouldn't you want help? Why wouldn't you want to not be insecure? Like, if you pay me to tell you you're beautiful every day, eventually you're gonna believe it.
Yeah.
You still got that earring? I'm surprised, bro. He found that right one he has in his ear. He found that in the back of my car, bro.
In the back.
That was the
Really?
homies. Yeah, it suits him too. Man. Yeah.
I agree.
I lose all my earrings, so I never wear them.
That's why I just wear hoops. Sometimes I wear like dangling ones, but you know.
I was in this beauty supply store and they had these hoops that are like this big, and I was like, I kind of want them.
That's some echo type shit. You know what I'm saying?
What's
Did you
your
like
biggest
the?
fear?
We talk about me or her?
What?
Both.
What'd you say?
What's your biggest fear?
Oh, getting killed by a black person.
She don't know.
I really don't know.
You are really hot.
Okay,
No,
where's
like,
the thingy? Oh, here it is.
I'm like, you're hot. I like it.
So she literally wags it.
I think you know this.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Nice.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
What is it called? What's the pack called?
So this, okay, so this pack is called Opulence, but this is not the pack that I had it in. Opulence is amazing. This was a fun time. But the one that I'm drinking, I think it's called Cookie Monster or something like that. Huh?
Drinking?
The one that I'm drinking, yes.
Cookie Monster?
Cookie Monster, I think, yeah.
I like that.
It's beautiful. It's very citrusy. I like it.
You drink.
I drink a little bit. It's hard because like I don't stay on campus and stuff, and then like I don't want to pay for Uber, so half the time I don't drink.
But you got a whip though, right?
Yeah, that's my mom's car because my car needs to get registered.
Oh,
I just bought it like Sunday.
Congrats.
Thank you.
You drive manual? You know how to drive manual?
Yep.
My brother fucked up his clutch. He had a Ford Focus, I think, or some shit.
How do you fuck his clutch up?
Going up a hill.
Oh, he was a beginner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are funny. Like, it's a hill, sir. Like, you should be able to get up the hill.
So the car you just bought is a manual?
It's
or is it
manual. It's a Mazda 3 hatchback. And it's
the
nice.
wind.
I just bought some coilovers. It's gonna be low, and like I'm trying to get it fast because it's kind of slow. But yeah, manual is better than automatic. It's like you're connected with the car.
Fuck.
It's more of a
That was
vehicle
deep hit.
than like I don't know. It's fun. Everybody should learn manual.
Still it.
Not really.
No? No, yeah, it is.
I tried. Oh, I forgot. Like I'm bad with like the bowls. I be forgetting how to use them. Is it?
So when you handpick weed, the inside of the stem and the flower burn differently. And so you get a lot less smoke when you burn the inside of the weed, the stem, than you do when you burn the flower on the outside.
Yeah, I used to hand pick it, but then I got a grinder.
I like handpicking it. I think it burns so much slower.
Yeah, sometimes it does burn too fast when you grind it, you know? When I was in New York, they had grab up, and that would just hit you so hard. I was like, I had a sore throat for like 3 days. Very strong.
But yeah, like, what would America be with a group of influencers who were connected to a higher source that pushed love, peace, and power?
It's dangerous.
It's dangerous.
You know damn well they don't want to. That's not. You see
Yeah.
the music and shit. It's all trap. Black people killing black people. That's what they want. You know they want the violence and shit.
But love, I can't. Like, I'm not confined to this box that you try to keep me in. You know what I mean? And if I start my trend by just being me, then I'm good. I start doing events. I start growing, right?
Yeah.
And my music is pushed by people. It no longer matters what they want to play, because people are playing my music because people want to play my music, not because it's trendy. I am the trend. You get it? So like, that's how I want to build my success, to where I don't even have to worry about politics to become a good and big artist. Like, I have an organic growth because my people chose my music.
Yeah.
I don't have to have a record label at that point. I produce all my shit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need to be played on the radio. People play my shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly.
period. So like, that's how you can build influence without having to get caught up in the politics, and you can promote change seriously. But it's through having a
Yeah,
group of
this is like-
people
yeah.
that are doing the same shit. So we all have to get on this content planning. That's what I'm saying. Like, if we post consistently and build our platforms and then do it together, we'll grow rapidly and be
Yeah.
able to change the world. Because, and that's why I'm saying, like, if you have one friend who is like thinking outside of what you guys are all into or like support, they have to go, because at some point, if they did have influence, they would be the one to have the scandal and be like, oh my gosh, such and such is sending nudes, or, you know, groping girls at concerts, and then all of us look bad
Right.
in the public.
Yeah.
And what we stand for is phony.
Exactly. Your word isn't true.
Your word isn't true because of one person.
trust it.
Because of one person. Then
Yeah.
potentially millions of people that we influence won't believe in truth.
That's what you know. They had to kick out Amir from Brockhampton because he was on some bullshit. You know.
What the?
And like people literally stopped fucking with Brockhampton after that.
Brockhampton?
Yeah.
But Amir's still getting paid. He's still a millionaire. He's still getting paid off of Brockhampton because he's with the label.
Yeah.
Damn.
So
Damn.
he ain't got to do shit.
But like, you know, like, it's just, that's where I'm going in the future, and I see, like, that's why I tell this dude every day that he's beautiful. Like, he's a very attractive man. And it's not because I'm fucking attracted to him and I want to, no, it's more of like, this is my friend, I want him to be secure in who he is. I'm telling you, you're beautiful, you're attractive. It's not because I want to fuck on you, it's because I want you to be so secure in who you are. Because, like, we're not in competition.
Yeah.
We are equal. Like, this dude is just as equally as important as I am in this project. And we are proposing this idea to you, and it's like, we want you to be in this project that we're trying to start to change the world.
Right. Sounds pretty cool.
Did you want to smoke some more?
Yeah.
I think there's still a lot to burn in there. It's just gonna be a little more fire needed, but there's a lot underneath at the top because I handpicked a lot at the bottom.
You like dabs?
Huh?
Dabs.
I don't like dabs. Pins are not good.
Yeah, I haven't hit a pin since high school.
Bruh, like, pins aren't good. They're whack.
They're so.
I can't wait till I move to like Wyoming and grow my own shit, and like that shit is gonna be like some crazy shit. But like, I'm serious. I wanna save up and start saving so you and I can go to Cali. We're trying to plan to go to Cali.
Yeah.
Would you be down to go with us?
Yeah.
No, be fine.
My boyfriend's moving there.
Your boyfriend? He's moving to Cali?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, are you going?
I'll visit.
You visit?
I have school and shit, so.
I feel. Do you go to Georgia State? That's fine.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Like, it was like the best option for me, at least here.
Yeah.
Because I was like between that and UGA, and I'm not a UGA person. It's like, I don't want to get in a sorority or anything. I feel like that's just a cult.
She said I need culture, not a cult.
Yeah.
I need culture, not a cult, baby. Like, I need culture.
It's like the thing we were
Atlanta
talking
gives
about. It's
you-
like you can't even be yourself in a sorority. Like
Yeah.
you can't post certain things. Like you can't wear certain things.
Thank you. It's a cult. it's culture. Culture is what we're trying to do, where everyone uplifts everyone. It's beautiful. We are all encouraging each other. We're, businesses are being successful. We're supporting each other's businesses. You know what I mean? Like, we are being successful together. Like, no one is failing. Cult is where one person is better than the other. It's a hierarchy. It's who's best. You know what I mean? Like, we live in a cult.
Yeah, there's like a president's of sorority or whatever.
Like, it's who's the prettiest, who's the best looking, who's the most,
Yeah.
who has the most money. Like, it's a cult. You're trying to build a hierarchy all the time. No, culture.
And the lower ones
We want
want to be
culture.
like the higher ones. This is
How are
it.
you?
Okay?
Yeah,
Those are
absolutely.
menus?
No, sir.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
Is that his name? Or were they being
I
racist?
don't know. What did they say?
I hope they're not being racist. Oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey. They probably do know him. I
No
don't
way. I really hope it's
Know.
not.
I hope they know him. Oh, God. That is so terrible.
Bro, it'd be so weird like seeing that in real life. You're like, people are actually like that.
I've seen it. Well, you probably haven't. But like,
Well, I mean, I've seen
happens
it.
all the
I
time.
I feel like it also, I see it in a different way too, because like, people be saying racist shit like behind closed doors. And you're like, okay.
nah. People saying some racist ass shit in public, bitch. Okay.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
It's just, your experience is a lot different. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, it's not directed at you. You wouldn't see it anywhere near as much as we do. But like, people say some racist ass, bigoted ass shit all the time. And as a person who is as feminine as I am, and I'm a man, and many different things, I have to realize that other people's insecurities is what causes them to speak down or think down on other people. Like, I can look at someone and be completely fine with them being different and in their own unique right. You know what I mean? But like, why does somebody have to judge me for me being feminine?
Like, how does that affect you?
How does that affect you? It does. It plays a mind game in you because you're in this cult in your mind,
Yeah.
trying to prove
Right.
either that you're better than me or that I'm worse than you.
Yeah.
Right? No,
It's like-
culture is appreciating.
Yeah,
Like,
you gotta
damn,
have
you're
an
fire as fuck.
individualist-
I'm fire as
yeah.
fuck. You're fire as fuck. Like, we're all fire as fuck. That's culture.
Yeah, it's
Don't get
kind
caught
of
in the
weird
cult.
because like America is supposed to be such individualist, but it's honestly kind of just like ideological in a way.
Literally.
Like, people are literally in groups and can't think for themselves.
Yeah.
Actually.
Your child was so beautiful. Oh my gosh.
I was wondering what he was holding.
Huh?
I was wondering what he was holding.
He was holding a baby.
I thought it was one of the beds for the
baby.
dog or something.
Their baby is cute. I love it.
Kid.
But yeah, I feel like I think the same way that you do. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to get in a place where I, through this project, like, really does
Yeah.
get that message across. You know what I mean?
I like what you said about like culture, because it was like, oh, you're cultured. It's like you know a lot
understand. Yeah, like,
of stuff. Yeah, like you're an understanding person. So
That's the whole point. Like, God is the great I am. So God is everything. The great I am. Right? We can get caught up on trying to prove that darkness is better than light.
Yeah.
But the whole point is, it's the whole understanding that living in light
Yeah.
is way better than living in darkness.
That's literally what I was saying on my Instagram. My caption, it was like, escape your matrix.
Yes. Like, everyone knows living in light is better than living in darkness. So why are we trying to prove which way is best? No, like, whichever way someone chooses is best for them.
Right.
What we need to be worried about is emotional trauma, okay? Because most people choose what's worse for them because they're emotionally hurt and not stable. Like, people worry about being under the influence of this. They need to be under the influence of their emotions. People can't even control their fucking emotions. They're killing themselves. They're killing other people. They're screaming at people. They're running people off the road. They're, you know what I mean? Like, they're just sporadic. They're erotic. They're crazy. That is what balance, the lack of balance does to you. And the lack of balance is not knowing what is right and what is wrong. Confusion. You know what I mean? So we get caught up in the cult. When we should be so focused on culture, which is understanding. You don't have to appreciate it, you have to understand it. Wisdom is discerning what thing is best for you to understand or appreciate.
That's why it's like pro-choice. It's like, it's not my choice.
It's not my choice, it's your choice. But I think that you should have that option if you need it.
If you need it. I mean, I might not agree with it, but if you need it, yeah.
Exactly. And the proving that this is wrong is saying that you don't deserve the choice at all because it's wrong to me. How prideful is that?
Right.
Is your life the only one that matters? Does that woman who wants to make that decision for herself not matter?
Right. It's really just misogynistic shit.
It's not even misogynistic shit. It's pride.
Yeah.
Like, you have so much pride that you believe that you're better than whoever
Yeah.
because you're so insecure about being wrong or about being right.
Yeah.
You're so insecure that you're less than because of someone else's life. That's envy. That's pride. Like, how stupid are we? Listen to this. If Adam and Eve were real, right? Then they both spoke the same language. So if the two people that were the only people on earth spoke the same language, then how do we have as many languages as we do today? Because someone said something incorrectly in history, and that's how so many languages develop. Because if two people were the first people on earth and they spoke whatever language they spoke, then how did Spanish and English and French and Italian and all of these different dialects and languages come about? Because people said things incorrectly. So if we can't even decipher which language is right, then how can I tell you that you being gay or you being straight is wrong or right? I can't even decipher if English is the right language I should be speaking. Because if God is divine, then divine is divine. That means one thing and one thing only. Like, one.
Yeah.
One language. We all speak one language. That's You don't.
Like,
no.
There's one moral right.
So the whole point is that the whole thing is life is happening. That's why God is the great I am. Like, be present. Stop worrying about all these extra shits.
Personal development.
Just be.
Yeah.
Be. I am. So, like, I don't have anything to prove. I don't have to be insecure or anything else. Like,
it's like
I am. Like, I'm here.
Descartes, you know Descartes?
Descartes?
The philosopher?
No.
He's like, I think, therefore I am.
Yeah. That's it.
Have your own set, like, thoughts.
Yes.
Think for yourself.
Think. Like, I am.
Yeah.
And then, you know what I am really means? To be complete. I am. Like, if I am was a sentence, I am period. Like, the English understanding of I am would be to be complete. Like, I am.
Am is such a weird word.
Thank you.
I don't even think, like, I'd ever thought about it like that, ever.
Because am should never be said before anything else.
Anything
That's
like,
why.
You am?
But, like, we shouldn't say I am
Yeah.
driving. No. I am not driving. Driving is driving. I am
I drive it.
me. You know what I mean?
I drive it. You could say that.
So if a Spanish person says it, yo soy,
Yeah.
I have to. I was. I drove. You know what I mean? Like, we don't say I am driving. So I've literally changed the way I speak and say things. Like, I can't even say certain things because they don't mean truth, and therefore I don't even want to say them because in my divine right, I have to understand what I should be saying.
Like what?
I'm going to the store. I'm in the car. Well, that's still I am. See, like, how can we get away from this shit? Well, that's that Porsche again. Like, how can we say that without saying I am?
Say what? I'm going to the store.
Going to the store, like I am is supposed to be like that. We're not supposed to say anything after it. I am. I mean, we can put affirmations after, you know what I mean? Like, I am great. I am positive. I am love. But, like, we shouldn't be saying, like, it's just a flowy sentence.
No, it's kind of weird. Like, especially now that I've gotten better at, like, French and stuff and thought about other languages.
They don't say it.
It's just completely, like, there's just stuff that's non-translatable.
Literally.
So it makes you, like, think, like, English is just a fake language.
It's a stupid language. It's very demonic. Like,
I mean, words are demonic,
It's
bro.
just, what the fuck?
no, like,
We all
English
speak
is
the
demonic.
same weird
So is
ass
cursive. You know that,
shit.
right? Like cursive. That's why it's called cursive. Cursive. You know.
And who started cursive? English people. Like, they all wrote in cursive. Like, other languages, their letters are completely different. Like,
No, actually,
literally, their letters are symbols.
I think the first
or
language was
numbers.
probably
We're the
telepathy
only
or
ones
some
that
shit,
came
bro.
up with letters.
Scribbles.
It's scribbles. Like, we've done this stupid shit. Like, literally,
Like,
English is
yeah.
demonic. We
Like
literally
Chinese is symbols, like symbols. We have letters.
letters.
Symbols
or
is like
numbers.
symbol. It's like a symbol of
Yes.
something, like
It
tangible.
symbolizes something. It's not that thing. Because that's what I'm telling you. I am is literally supposed to be I am. One. Like,
Yeah.
you want to see something that I literally realized the other day? In America, the prices of oil affects the value of the dollar.
Yeah.
Do the prices of chicken affect the prices of eggs?
Yeah.
Okay, but they both have to do with chicken.
Yeah.
The prices of water is not going to affect the prices of chicken.
Yeah. It will.
It will?
Because chickens have to drink water.
No, like,
Yeah.
chickens shouldn't drink rainwater. Like, on a farm, if I can't afford water,
like
the chicken's
bottled
still going to
water?
drink. This chicken's still going to have water to drink. You know what I mean?
What if
Like,
there's a drought and like there's no water anywhere.
then that's a drought. That's not the price of water. That's the amount
But
of water that
will
are
get
available.
More expensive.
Water would get more expensive, but also it's like the accessibility, like how much water is available.
Yeah.
At that point, is how much water is available. It's not the price of the water. You get what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
the price of water does not affect the price of chickens.
Yeah.
Like, the sun does not affect the price of chicken.
Yeah.
So, like, why do we allow, like, simple things to affect simple things in America? Like, literally, we
Yeah.
say, like, the prices of oil affects the value of a dollar.
Yeah.
Like, we will speak in definite terms, like, literally, or never, or can't, or won't. We are the only people,
Yeah. Who do that?
who do that. No one else.
You use literally when you're not saying something literally. Like, I'm literally gonna die.
Thank you. No one else does that. No one else. What other language does that?
I don't know.
Even insults in other languages are nowhere near what insults are in English.
Yeah.
Like, we could say, I fucking hope someone, disappears.
Yeah.
But in another language, they'll be like, I'll poop in your mother's mouth.
Yeah.
They'll say some shit like that, and that's super disrespectful in Spanish. But, like, we'll say, like, I'll kill you in English. And then, like, we think that, you get what I mean? Like, we're crazy in America.
Yeah.
We are deranged in America. We are fucked up in America. Because in other countries, they don't do any of that shit. And guess what? They also don't have anywhere near the political issues we have here in America. Like, it's just so much shit. They have more vacation time. They have easier work schedules. They travel more. Like, we are
We're a
crazy
developed
here.
country where everybody is crazy and like
And they
killing
lack
themselves.
empathy. Exactly. Like, we're deranged. We're deranged. So we need to change that trend. Because while a lot of people are on the rise of getting plastic surgery, depression's on the rise, anxiety is on the rise, suicide's on the rise, murder rates are on the rise, crime rates are on the rise. What's stopping it? Nothing. We're still pushing the same people in the media who are raising generations of generations of broken people, and those broken people are committing crimes because they are hurt, they're in pain, they lack love, they want to be loved, and the only way that they feel that they can be loved is through violence and through death.
Yeah.
That is depressing, and that is killing generations of people. And then from the stress that they are experiencing because of the trauma that they've gone through, plagues are developing. AKA COVID, AKA monkeypox, AKA pneumonia, AKA all these shits that are developing diseases is because we're being so demonic in the way that we're presenting ourselves on earth. Like, bro, we have to start trends of literally groups of people, and you'll realize it may only affect the group of people we hang out with. We'll be the only happy people on earth, hopefully. But you know, it's because we are together and we have found community in us that we don't even care about the other people because we have community with us. You know what I mean? We have to start doing that because there's going to be a massive change where, like, a lot of people become very dark. And we want to have powerful people who are living in the light, who will defend our people, you know what I mean? Who will hopefully start trends of people that will help people eventually get healing and, you know, prevent war from breaking out. And many other different things. Because if trauma continues to be passed down from generation to generation, it's going to get worse. Like, massively worse.
That literally reminds me of this thing I watched yesterday. They're like building skate parks in Palestine and like Israel.
Yeah.
And it's like when you're in that park, it's like nobody cares what religion you are.
No
Nobody
one. Like,
cares
we have to do that. We have to do it.
Yeah.
It's getting bad now. Like, it's getting horrible. Crime rates are at an all-time high in many different cities in America. Like New Orleans, Chicago, New York, Atlanta. Like, at the highest they've ever been.
Well, you notice the Earth's vibration is changing too.
Okay, but we run the Earth's vibrations. We live on the Earth.
You're right, but you think about the shit that people watch on TV or like come home and.
Which is why I'm saying we need to start this
You're
trend.
right, but like it's people with their environment. You know,
the
you become your
the people,
environment.
Your beliefs, your understanding, your knowledge, and your behaviors show up in vibrations that pass energy on and along. And confusion, you know what confusion is? It is not knowing what to do, but also not knowing why you're doing what you're doing. Not knowing what to do, but not knowing why you're doing what you're doing. So your energy is like this. You know, it's just like, it's just going wherever you want it to go, wherever it wants to go. Like, you have no control, you're sporadic, you're insane, you're going crazy, you're emotionally imbalanced, you don't know, you know, how to center yourself. But if we would just come into the I am and understand that we have control, and that the vibrant energy that should be vibrating insanely is brought to a soft hum because I have peace. I have self-control. And therefore I'm able to control the energy that I give. And if I'm able to control the energy that I give, then that means I realize you don't deserve the energy that I have anymore. So I can heal from the trauma that you've caused in my life because I have now gotten the self-control to understand that I don't need you in my life anymore. Because if I'm going to love myself, I need to learn how to not allow you to cause me to act out. of myself. Screaming and yelling is not who I am. So if I'm screaming and yelling with you, then that means I became someone I'm not because of what is in you. And what emotion I meant as love has now become something else because it's filtered through trauma that I've experienced with you. So when you get it back, it's anger. Because I'm frustrated at the trauma. You know what I mean? And then when you give me love, it's the same thing. It's trauma that you've experienced. And when I receive it, it's disrespect. So me not giving that love to you and giving that love to myself helps me understand what love really is. Therefore, the next time I give love to someone else, it'll be more valuable because I understand what it is now. So I had to go through that trauma. And instead of becoming a deep, wicked, dark person because of the trauma I went through, I'm going to respect it and learn from it, go through it. And as I go through it, I become a better person.
You just love yourself.
And I love myself. And therefore, I don't have to go get plastic surgery because I love me. I love me.
Yeah.
My mom wanted me to cut off my birthmark in the middle of my head. I'm not cutting that shit off. I love me. And that birthmark has been with me since I was born.
Yeah.
Like, you think people questioning me about my birthmark gets on my nerve? No. It's who I am. You know what I mean? You think people looking at me weird because I carry a purse bothers me? Fuck no. This is who I am. If they are insecure about their being and who they are, then me wearing a purse is not the real issue. So why would I be confused or be insecure about your insecurity because I'm wearing a purse? The purse ain't the problem. Your insecurities are the problem. But if I was insecure, I would let your insecurities make my insecurities worse to me. Therefore, comparing myself to you, getting caught up in the cult, in the hierarchy. You get what I mean? It's pretty hot.
Right now.
It's pretty hot. You're what?
I'm so cold right now.
You're cold here.
You don't have a shirt on.
And I'm not cold. You're cold.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
I get super warm when I get high.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like I get the opposite.
Really?
Yeah. Cold.
Sheesh.
I get like shivers.
Alright, I'm about to slick smoke some more. How much more footage we got?
4 minutes.
4 minutes?
4 minutes.
Sheesh! We almost out of footage, y'all.
You need to go to the store, man. Get some ramen.
Right.
I love my,
Swear to God,
love my
bro.
shrimp.
Ramen?
Yeah.
Why?
I love my ramen, bro. I got like an addiction. I be fiending sometimes.
What kind of ramen?
Shrimp.
Okay.
I'm pescatarian, so it's like I gotta have my. Even though it just there's no shrimp in there, but you know.
No, there's shrimp in there. I can't eat that. I'm vegetarian. If they like put like shrimp powder in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they like freeze dry or something.
Okay, well, thank you for letting me know because I'm on my vegetarian journey. I did eat fish today because I'm getting into it, you know what I mean? But like, I ate fish today because my aunt wanted to eat fish. Do you mind if I hit that? That hits different when you're high. Like,
Yeah.
you mind if I hit that?
After.
Okay.
Just got it out.
Yeah. You
Oh.
mind if I hit that? I'm just playing.
Jesus Christ, Caleb.
Caleb.
Fiending.
Huh?
Fiending. That's a fiend for real.
That's a long train, bruh. Can you like save the rest of the recording for when the train goes by? The fucking train is long as hell. Okay. So, Jacqueline, how old are you?
19.
Do you know who Jacqueline is?
I think so.
Who is she?
I don't know. Just a person, like I've always been. You know, love music, art, movies. Just got into the movies recently. Yeah.
Let me show you something. How much time we got?
2 minutes.
2 minutes? You know how intentional God is? To where he can control me, him, you, my phone, that camera, her, the wind, the train, the lights on that thing. Like,
Right.
God is doing everything. You have to be specific. You have to know exactly who you are.
Yeah.
Because once you start to have influence, your integrity and
Yeah.
who you are going to come into question a lot.
I feel like, yeah. Especially once I graduated, I feel like
Yeah.
I was able to get into myself. I felt like so insecure in high school and stuff, and now I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Like, there was probably like, especially like wearing like clothing. Like, clothing is such a good like medium of art. I feel like people don't take advantage of like their own style and stuff as much because they don't realize like when you have your own style, you don't care about any other trend or anybody else, and it actually is like really liberating
Absolutely.
because it's like last year I was like starting to do that, and like there was literally a time when I was like around so many people and I was like feeling insecure, and I had like a small. That's sick.
That's sick as
Wheels.
fuck.
Yeah.
That's iconic as shit. But no, like fashion, having your own fashion, your own sense of who you are, gives you an aesthetic. And when you're authentic, like Billie Eilish,
Yeah.
you know, she knows who she is. That's why when she's getting all these awards, she's like, I already knew I was great, but like, thank you guys so much. Who you really should be focused on right now when I'm getting my award, and I really don't care about this award because I knew I was great, is the person, this person. Lizzo really did a good job. You know, like she's promoting other people while she's getting her awards. Like, she doesn't give a fuck about the awards. I'm great. I know I am.
You
That's
don't
why
need an award.
I don't need an award.
Award is just like whatever.
Why do we do this hierarchy shit? We were all great. If we would just support each other and being great, we would understand how great we really are.
It's in yourself, like personal accomplishment. Like you can be like the biggest in the world and win an award and be depressed though. Like it's
Literally.
like that Kobe picture where he's like sitting there with the award.
Yeah.
Yeah, it reminds me of that.
How much more time we got?
Just a few more
A few more seconds?
seconds.
I just want to say that I'm very excited for the future and what we're going to do in the world. It's going to be big. It's going to be great. And we're going to be really young with a lot of power.